to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to downtown Minneapolis at Huntington Bank Stadium, the home field of the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Can he make it to the marker? They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a fourth down.
And here's the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the quarterback keeps it here. Breaks loose at the 45. Touchdown, Bearcats, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Fire to the right side, complete. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. To throw, it's St. Clair. He escapes the pocket, using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
And the Golden Gophers have 1st and 10 here. The shotgun handoff here. They've got him down out near the 40.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Brown. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. On the move now. Looking deep down the left side. And he hauls it in down inside the 30.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Golden Gophers are on the move here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Gonna run it. It's Brown. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. A play action, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Complete with the running back. But can he get there? And the Golden Gophers will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. On 1st down, it's play action. The receiver makes the catch. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but...
Touchdown, Golden Gophers! A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. We've got a good one in our hands, which you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. Catch made by the tight end. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Going absolutely nowhere with the loss of the play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Running with purpose. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the Bearcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's the toss play now, running left. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line. Center, guard, tackle, they seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bearcats. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Gonna run it. It's Brown. First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Play fake, looking to throw. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
It's a quarterback keeper. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Dropping back. It's St. Clair. He's running out of time here. And he'll just get rid of it.
I mean, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play coming up.
Hey, really good decision here by this quarterback just to get rid of that football. But I'm sure they're hoping for a few extra yards here to make this field goal attempt a little bit easier.
He got it. The field goal's good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Jackson. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. A timeout is called, important stage late here in the second quarter. Receiver in motion now. Scanning the field, it's Jones. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle, it's Johnson. He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass rush gets home. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looks like the Bearcats starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Scanning the field, it's Sorsby. Looks to the left for a quick throw, and that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Finds his man. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Golden Gophers will kick it off to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They started at 28. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help them just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass, it's Sorsby. Short connection to the tight end here. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
The Bearcats pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
The back's got it. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Sorsby. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The Bearcats begin a new series here, 1st and 10. On the run, it's Johnson. Powers through. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out and keep him to a short gain.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
First down here for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He breaks free. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
First down for the offense.
All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to run, it's Johnson. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Throwing off play action. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that.
Touchdown, Bearcats! This offense is still clicking. Patrick, he hung in there a long time, stands and delivers a touchdown strike.
Yeah, he showed incredible toughness there in the pocket by letting the defender come right into him, not effective throw, and he gets rewarded with a score. That's how to lead an offense by example.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. It's the running back in the flat. Finding some room with the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Oh, he makes the catch. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. They'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Chewing clock with the running game. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Looking right, this one caught. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. He's got it with room to run. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking for some space. It's Johnson. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Can they convert on 3rd down and keep this drive rolling? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's a wide receiver screen. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Bearcats will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Makes a quick grab. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. And the Golden Gophers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down. 2nd down play coming up. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's another deep shot. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
On third down, he drops to throw. Contact as he threw it. And that's a third straight misfire.
With this big a fourth quarter deficit, defense playing smart. Very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's picked for a third time tonight.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Trying to find room. It's Johnson. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on.